And now, your first alert weather.
Yeah, we're pulling in the heat once again today. Well, we were getting numbers today earlier into those mid-90s, and we're going to see that again for tomorrow. We're pulling up the heat from the south with some gustier winds in play for Saturday and Sunday. Current wind speeds in Blackfoot out of the south at 7 miles an hour. You got a bit of a light breeze there in central Idaho, but generally the winds are calming down tonight, and then we're going to fire those winds right back up tomorrow. Earlier, some thunderstorms coming over areas of central Idaho, moving into Montana. We've also had a few thunderclouds in the mountains that border Montana there, especially in Clark and Fremont County. But as you can see here on Viper, as I lapse it for you the past couple of hours, it's dry. We've had a few thunderstorms still kicking into areas of Lemhi County just a little bit earlier this evening before sunset, but nothing showing up on the radar scope for now. High pressure over the Four Corners region, and that's going to amplify as we get in through tomorrow. It's going to push in more heat in our direction. There's a weak little system moving in along the west coast here. See this little dip in those wind lines? That's what's going to be happening here for tomorrow. We expect to see some wind in the forecast tomorrow afternoon, more wind for Sunday with this system that's going to be passing by to the northwest. The Vipercast tomorrow, high pressure strengthening over the Four Corners, keeping that jet stream pulling up the heat from the south, and we'll get some afternoon wind in here. But you look to the north, yeah, you got a little dent in the jet stream coming through with that system blowing through Canada, and that's going to level out things just a little bit and turn the flow more directly in from the west coast for Sunday. As a result, our temperatures are going from the mid-90s down into the upper 80s. Not a significant drop, but I think a noticeable drop between Saturday's high temperature of 95 degrees down into the upper 80s by Sunday. Plus, we'll have more wind to boot. As we take a look at the thunderstorm forecast for tomorrow, once again, Montana. Montana's got a big bullseye again here for tomorrow with those severe storms. So the stormy weather that we are expecting to see tomorrow, again, steering to the north of us with a few thunderclouds here locally, especially into central Idaho, which you'll see here now in the Vipercast. Tonight through tomorrow, it's going to be a sunny start to the day with a few clouds in the afternoon, and there's that minor chance of a thunderstorm in areas of central and northern Idaho. I want to show you also here in southeastern Idaho around Bear Lake and the Cache Valley and areas of Star Valley. There's going to be a little bit of moisture creeping up here from the south early Sunday, and I'm seeing hints that we might get a few thunderclouds in this direction. So Lincoln County, Wyoming, Bear Lake especially, that's going to be the best spot to see a couple morning showers early Sunday. But for the rest of us, hot, breezy conditions and temperatures near 90. Speaking of breezy conditions, the look at the winds here tomorrow morning. As you step outside tomorrow morning, if you're maybe heading off to the farmer's market or just getting the lawn mowed, you're going to be dealing with some light winds. It's going to be a great start to the day. And then as we step past lunch, the winds are going to be into the teens. And then we're going to get into the teens and 20s with gusts around 30 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon. If you're going to be heading to Yellowstone, look for temperatures here into the upper 70s, low 80s for Saturday. A little cooler on Sunday with numbers into the lower 70s. So yeah, that's hot for Yellowstone when you're getting up to 80 degrees. 94 for Preston tomorrow, 93 in McCammon, 89 in Soda with highs into the upper 80s for Jackson, lower 90s in Rexburg and St. Anthony. We got the lower 90s for Salmon and Chouse, but a couple thunderstorms could still push through central Idaho tomorrow afternoon, and that could rapidly cool things off like we saw this afternoon in Salmon. 95 for Idaho Falls and Blackfoot with 97 in Pocatello. We got 96 out towards American Falls and the lower 90s around Rigby. 8-day coming at you now in the Jackson 8-day forecast. You'll see highs here into the mid 80s for Sunday and Monday. We'll have a couple thunderclouds in there for next week, but generally it's going to be a fairly dry forecast with not a lot of activity happening next week, just the heat. Salmon, temperatures here, low 90s tomorrow with a chance of a thunder shower, and the winds will be with us on Sunday with highs into the mid 80s. Blackfoot, highs in the upper 80s for Sunday and Monday, but look how quickly the temperatures leap back into those mid 90s next week. It's going to be hot and sunny in that 8-day forecast all the way through next weekend. For this weekend in Rexburg, we'll have highs around 93 for Saturday, the mid 80s for Sunday with some gusty winds. Pocatello, highs around 97 tomorrow. Very hot around the Gate City with highs around 90 for Sunday. We're aiming those numbers into the low to mid 90s for Monday and Tuesday, and very close to 100 degrees many of the days late next week. So we're taking it to next weekend with highs around 97. Idaho Falls, mid 90s tomorrow, but then we drop it down to the upper 80s for Sunday and Monday. You'll notice that it's a dry forecast, and I don't have any major thunderstorm threats out there. Just a couple thunderstorms in there for tomorrow in central Idaho, but a relatively dry and kind of boring summertime weather forecast, but I think a lot of us are just dying for the dog days of summer, right? So yeah, there you go. We got temperatures into the mid-90s all throughout next week. Our Caribou Fort Spirit of Idaho comes to us here from Becky in Salem. Yeah, 4th of July, just a few days ago. It feels like it was a week ago to me. I don't know what it is. If the 4th of July...
This week's been messed up.
It's been really weird, especially when it falls on a Monday like that. Because you have the whole buildup all weekend long, and you got the fireworks going Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now we're already into beginning of July, and it feels like that was a week ago.
I saw a meme today that says, "My neighbor with the fireworks would like to wish everybody happy July 8th."
It's true.
It's kind of true, isn't it?
Especially when you get that one lone firework at like 2 in the morning.
Yes.
What was that? Really?
Yes. And they hang around until the 24th of July and into August.
Again a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thanks, Michael. Let's stick a little bit with the weather here in the west. The drought, of course, making some wildfires a lot worse for this time of year.